Hello, everybody, welcome back to Sunless Sea. So, it's been a week and I have no idea where the fudge we're at, or what the fudge we're actually trying to pull here. So, let's have a look at Port Cecil. Ah, the chess game. Yes. Alright, so there's nothing else we could do here other than play chess, but only when our thing is higher. Can we buy fuel here? Yes, we probably should. Seems to be the same price I pay in London itself, so whatever, right? If it means we can travel further along our route, then why shouldn't we? Do we have anything to sell? Probably, but we can't. Let's keep this pause so our crew doesn't go hungry, and in the meantime, have a look at our ship and our current objectives. Journeying with sisters. Okay. What do we have? So we are the... No, that's not it. Misk. Terror's at 70. Which is quite high. Venture, Tomb, Columnist, Last Tour, IREM is where we're going. I don't even know what kind of port reports we have. I don't think we can even see that. We have a lot. This will increase as you conduct criminal activities or have contact with rough swords. The higher suspicion, the more fiercely the excise will search your ship. Okay. Nightmare strength. I suppose we'll just have to take a look at our map and see where we're going. Alright. Yes. I'm gonna go a bit more east and then probably go back like this. See where that leads us. Okay? Okay, so we're gonna go further east until we find another island where we can dock, and then that's not a ship at the top left, that's a fish, which has a good chance of me not being able to kill it, so we'll just ignore that we ever saw that. We'll probably also want to be careful about not letting our terror go up all the way, so I don't know if you just die when we get to 100 terror. No island within the range. Okay. Can always turn off our toggle our lights, and that should lower the rate of which terror goes up, apparently. No islands, no islands. Creepy crawlies to our left, though. Floating strand of web caresses your face like drowned hair drifting. Yeah, that sounds wonderful. Savior's Rocks, some distance to the east. Alright, that'll be our stopping point then, and then we'll go explore some more. Yeah, this is... Bring out the flamethrowers! Man. Talk about eerie stuff, huh? Savior's... Oh, this isn't an island? Oh, Christ. So we're not docking here, which... Right, oh, we're at the end of our rope. Oh, really? Yeah, cool. We reached the end! Alright. So there's stuff towards the south. Oh, we can dock there. Doesn't look like a good place to do it, but hey. The wreck of the Nocturne, shadows wrapped with webs. Nope, this is not what we need. Superstitions of the sea, given even cynical sailors pause before ransacking half-drowned vessels. Still nothing in the code prohibits from indulging curiosities. Oh, okay. Alright. Let's launch off again Toggle the lights. How's our terror doing? 78, which means we should probably try to get back, but we'll probably come across some islands where we would be able to lower that at the cost of some of our cash. Some distance to the south. Jeez. Discovered a giant pole, but it doesn't look like docking is possible here, and that's up there we can dock. Discovered Shabble Port. I'm thinking these are the ports that get you good money, because they're quite a way away. A shell as big as a wild dream. Waves lap the slabby sides of a vast turtle shell, bigger than any cathedral. Shore leave. Bear and roistering are cheap here, but hunters of the children take their roistering seriously. You can't be sure your crew will make it back safely. 40% isn't good, right? Compile port reports. Well, maybe it's best that we don't stay here. Obtain the doomed monster hunter. No. Unlock with one captivating treasure. Okay, perhaps not. And I guess we'll unfortunately already leave here. Let's just see what direction I want to be going in. Probably just straight east from here, right? Alright. We've got our direction. Just straight that way. I really don't want to see terror go up to 100, because that can't be good for you. But I don't want to get my crew killed. Imagine dropping under 5, then we're really boned. I will turn off my light though, even though it is not going to be good for terror. Thing is, if I do make it back without getting terror up to 100, I would have saved a lot of fuel. And with that, a lot of money. So we're heading straight east. I probably want to avoid the maelstrom there. Nuncio. There's a long way to the west, but that's a good place to be at. Okay, what do we have here? The sea is bright as milk. False stars above are black on a pitchy bed. Something is watching you. It gaze folds your boat. You are transparent as glass. Flee nightmare. Turn the helm and flee across the milk bright sea. This will reduce nightmare strength. If it reaches 0, the nightmare will fade entirely. If you have any restful nights, they'll reduce the difficulty. I had a restful night, yeah. The sea churns in your wake. You pull away from the eye into the shallower waters of waking, but a terror clings. You've lost 1 menaces. You've lost 1 restful night. Gained 2 terror. Well, I can understand why. Is there anything closer here than straight up west? There's a lighthouse below us, but nothing for us to dock at. Alright, let's hope we can do some leave here. We'll definitely need it if we want to get back to London without having terror go out of control. I wonder if we get reduced terror if we go places we've already been. Anyway, discovered the Fink Noddle. Taciturn functionaries walk the docks in the uniforms of postmen. Do not return sender. Assemble a port report. Statue in the middle of the island, it's hard to miss. That's the way everyone wears a uniform. And the way they call each other by their ranks in the postal service. There's the way to the port authorities refer to regulations. There's the jargon. Curious habit of referring to any used up things as cancel, as though the whole world were made of stamps. The rock slip and slither underfoot, but you keep your balance. Argue with a man holding a broom. Assist the man holding a broom. Rescue a parcel that won't stop meowing. whatever. Right, let's see. Unlocked with learn impossible secrets. No more than 0. Every lap the wave drags up some new letter or parcel. The face of the water is dotted with them. As far as you can see in the black, carried by a powerful current. The process constants are not all pleased to make your acquaintance. Yellow glare, a flash of claws, a distinctive odor, then the horrible animal is out of sight. You'd like to believe it will come to regret mauling you, but alas, it's likely to regard this rat-infested island as a paradise. Alright. Assist the man. Hey, we've lost that terror again. Okay, that's good. Both of you together still want you. Okay. In the long term, what you're doing won't make the slightest bit of difference. Every sodden bit of paper you fling out of the sea will come back in a few hours. But for now, you manage to clear a little patch of shore, a few feet on each side. The stones are bare as they should be. Your companion turns his head towards the sound of your work and gives you a little nod. You now have a newcomer, Nuncio, cultivating friendship with Postman. An occurrence. See which quality is now 1, so we can't do the other one, huh? The water that brings flotsam here sure is enough. Sure. Hey, succeeded. You make a complete circle of the island. The whole shoreline is alike, all of it covered in debris, all of it washing steadily inland from every direction, not the work of some directional current. It's more as though the whole undersea were draining into Nuncio. Except, of course, that force did not affect your ship when you came this way. It does not stop ships leaving. Evidently, it works only on the post. So what does that do? I don't know. Can we take our leave? Inky Blotter's call. The sign doesn't look much. Face is turning your direction, but no one seems surprised to have a new arrival on the island. Listen in on postal tall tales. Can we lower stress somehow? Listen in on postal tales. Let's see. Delicate bottles lowered down chimneys on a rope do not fold under circumstances. They're curled with through narrow slots. Rattling groaning crates brought back to the same address every day for 22 days running. The windows they pried open. The servants they bribed. The delivery surcharges they paid out of their own salaries just to get rid of one more packet. It's hard to tell which they hate more, the senders of mail or the recipients. Stands to reason if the message was a welcome one, they'd tell the other fellow in person. Ask why the hairless postwoman is hairless. Why the hell would I want? Ask about the rats. Scarcity is not an issue. The hairless postwoman at the end of the bar smiles mercilessly, or maybe it's just the lack of eyebrows that does it. Long enough carrying the things around, you get into the habit, she says. Then she tells you that if you stay out late enough, you'll see some of the postmen making a procession to the center of the island, string up racks around the statue like Yuletide decorations in prayer to an ancient deity of this place. From the coughing and choking elsewhere in the pub, you'd guess it's a story they often tell to newcomers. Alright, we can ask one more thing of these kinds. Learn and postal secrets to 1, and each learn and postal secrets no more than 1. It's the pull they tell you. Dead letters are like so many iron fillings drawn to Nuncio, whatever. See for yourself, suggests the hairless woman. Go down to the store, collect up a bunch of what's washed there, and you'll feel it soon enough. Save time for the rest of us, says another voice. Apparently beach scavenging is a civic duty hereabouts, like working in the dead letter office. An occurrence, you've gained 10 fragments, you've gained 1 familiar with a pull. Okay. Sure. They're polite, even apologetic about your request. You're welcome here and welcome to take shifts at the Dead Letter office, but you cannot wear the uniform unless you were a postal employee back in Fall London regulations. Blunt Thomas lets you have a look at his uniform jacket at least. Neat stitching, gilded buttons, a thin but dignified circle of braid at the collar. Inside a patch that goes over the heart, stitched with 6 red letters. You can't read it, but it makes your eyes itch and your scalp feels like burning. Ask why the postman came here. Their stories have different beginning, boredom, frustration, the fellow who was overwhelmed by guilt after his delivery, but they always end the same way. Undeliverable letters and parcels accumulating over months and years, attempts to ignore the undeliverable, to shove it into a desk or carry it in the bottom of the bag, an increasing preoccupation with these items. Finally, a decision to meet the compulsion to go to Nuncio and be rid at last of the remnants. The postmen do not bring the dead letters to Nuncio, the letters bring the postman. 10 fragments, cultivating friendship with postman hasn't changed because it's higher than 3. Alright. Try a shift at the dead letter office. Alright. Blunt Thomas takes you around the office, a small collection room where those retrieving letters may state their business, a much larger set of back offices where newly arrived letters and parcels are collected and sorted. A dank, briny smell that never goes away, presumably because so many of the parcels spent time in the water before they arrived here. In the back room is a machine manned, ratted by a postal rat, a Rattus Faber in a pin-striped hat. It shovels sludge-damp letters into the machine's hopper, and they come out dried, cleaned, pressed, and sorted into slots by size and quality of paper. He looks cool. There are doors in literally you've never opened. Surely you can be trusted. Okay, we'll be able to do that shortly. Why doesn't it make a machine like this one back in London? Might lead to fewer dead letters in the first place. Alright, let's see. No, that wouldn't be permitted at all. There are strict rules about the initial handling and sorting of post. An experimental machine might tangle the letters. It's only the dead material that is unimportant enough to be entrusted to a Rattus Faber. His voice isn't bitter, but he twists the coil so hard that it springs sideways out of the machine and pings off your shoe. There are doors in the dead letter office. Now we can do that. Surely can be trusted. Sure. He's surprised by the request. Most people don't like it down there. No one ever asks for a key, but he'll cut you a new one. Just be careful in there and come out if you start to feel wrong. Oh, I can't do that? Alright. So that's it for our little adventure at the post office. Can we buy anything, fuel and supplies again? Might as well stock up whenever we can, right? It might be wise to keep our light on, because terror is getting quite high up there. I kind of want to make it to London in one piece. I don't know what happens when we hit 100. Maybe it just stops there, but I don't know. Anyway. But I'd rather not find out if I don't have to. Maybe I go insane. Godfall is a long way to the southwest. Do I have Godwall undiscovered? No, so we're just gonna keep going east and try to hit Commingle. What do we have here? We hear those voices that will not be drowned. As a sea of voices, we are close to Polythreme, where nothing is truly dead. More importantly, can we dock? There's a lot of stuff here, so yeah, we can dock. Alright, turn off the lights. We're at a port, so we should be good when it comes to terror. Alright. Oh, it's these dudes again. Can we take some more with you? Shore leave. Polytheme is an expensive place to reduce terror, but we kind of don't have a choice. How much just... yeah. maybe it becomes less. So we just threw away 30 of those. You should have 6 units of cargo space available. Do we have 6 units of cargo space? Yes, we do. Carry claim into London. Watchful Curio. Gather intelligence. Port report. Alright. And that's gonna be it for this. We'll keep our lights on because we really didn't do all that much here than I would have liked to. And London is still quite a bit away, but we've got to soldier on. We'll try to stick to or close to lights and whatnot. Would like to stay out of combat as well, but apparently maybe they won't see us. Alright, it does look like that was indeed the case. Terror is increasing. Oh god, what now? Something's moving in there. Stop telling me we're in combat. We're not in combat. Oh boy. It's not red, which means it's not going up as quickly as it could. Oh, shut up with the whole thing. There's some tides of up. Ugh, can't go there. Gotta keep going. Can we get out of combat already? We're getting a lot of the map done at least. Man, this stop! Oh, there's actually a ship there. I don't have. I can't. Pale visitors. The cry goes up, drownies in the water. The pale faces of the drowned dead bob up like lambs. They're singing. Yeah, we can't let terror go up. Lost 2 hull. Why is that? The engines thunder the drowny circle, but the poisoned sweetness of their song is almost lost in the din as they tire and sing below, waving as they go. Probably because we blew up our engine or something. We should be quicker as these dudes, right? Come on. Well, we can always go and try. Look, he's only got a tiny little light on him. How is he possible to fire at us? Oh crap, and there's another dude. Gleaming it rise from the sea, it calls lazily around the sailor who does not speak or cry out. She only steps into its embrace and it's gone. Is that terror getting to us, or... I mean, I should try and take all these dudes out, but I can't linger. Because my crew is going bananas. How far are we from London? Oh man, we're so far out. We are so freaking far away. Well, we gotta keep our lights on. I don't think shooting people is gonna lower our terror. This is freaking stupid. Well, we're keeping it in the green. It's gonna cost us quite a bit to get this all done. We're probably not gonna make a lot of money from this, although we do have the stone men we can sell. Bat swarm could lower terror, but turning around will cost us. I mean, if they're going in to attack us, then we can shoot at them. At least gotta try and make something off of this. How was our... Turn around and shoot. Turn around and shoot. Gain 1 fuel. Alright. That's basically 20 echo. And terror dropped quite a bit. So does shooting pirates lower terror? Well, we can turn off our lights. Huh. Odd. Really, really odd. No need to dock here. Alright, we made it back. Oh great, here we go again. Captain can be seen tonight. Sure. Failed, I think. No, we succeeded. The whole neat lit up like a snuffer mast or something in the roof cabin. La la la. Yes, you say softly, you lay your hand on. Gain 20 fragments. Well, we're reducing our terror import anyway, so that's actually more than okay. I think. Alright, so we made it back to port yet another time. Fearful currents, terror call is now 50. Good. Remains unchanged. Ah, that's good. Alright, so it didn't go up. That's good. Collect message from the harbor master. Someone wants to sign on. Another day for evening. Alright, let's see who wants to sign on and if it's better for us. How do we... London... Yeah, sure. Alright, we're at 10 out of 10. Lost some more terror as well, so that's good. New recruit, who do we have? They will simply increase your... Alright. Let's get this thing done. Alright, submit port reports. 20 echo. $30 echo. What's the problem here? We do... Wait, what? Shepherd Isle, submit as fact. Shepherd Isle, submit as unsubstantiated heresy. Polynunkio, 30 echo. Polythreme, 50 echo. 50 echo. Alright. Good. Now. Ask what he needs. We don't need to do that. So we actually did make a bit of money out of that. Although not really as much as I would like. So I need to sell off the Claymen somehow. I thought I was supposed... How do I sell off the clay dudes? What? Ugh, hold. We do have Claymen. Mark for London. Alright, so... Who do I sell that to? You can find it in IREM. I don't know which is easier to find. Murder enough monsters, or you can proceed in... How do I sell off the clay men? Or to who do I sell them? Not you. You have the clay men here, but I can't sell. Torpedo components. Apparently I could get weapons that aren't... Let's see, shipyard. That could potentially go on auxiliary or bridge. So I'll be on the lookout for that, but I think bridge is my light and auxiliary is just something odd. We'll look in the shops, but I'm kind of doubtful. Deck, forward, aft. I don't think I have aft. No, auxiliary and bridge is what I have. Deck, forward, 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 deck. Jeez. 500, but is it... Hull damage plus 15. What do I have right now? I wish I could, you know... So that's 15, 15, 1, 4. 15, 15, 1, 4. 15, 15, 1, 4. It is better. But I thought I was going to try and get a... something different done. Aft weapon. Did I have aft? Oh my god, no. Does a lot of crew damage. It's a forward weapon, so I can't get it. That's a torpedo gun. Device operates in so absurd a manner as it does nevertheless permit torpedo attacks. That's a forward weapon, okay. Officers are all good. Fuel is good. We'll buy some supplies. Back up to 10. We'll buy one of these because we could use it at some point. Might find another place to do that. So the claymen. Where do they go again? Deliver the claymen. Okay. 120 echo. We don't need to go into dry dock, I think. So reduce your terror. You were unlucky, but we did lose 3 terror. Alright, can we just go drink somewhere now? Memory of distant shores. Tale of the deep. Okay. Okay, 10 echo. Gain 10 echo. What am I giving up for this? Memory of distant shores. Okay, we can do that more. We got a lot of these apparently. Favors carrying has increased to 4. So what does that actually do? Okay, leave. Jeez, what are we doing here? Alright, so terror is decent enough. Should we get a better weapon? This is the only thing that actually remains. What is this? Okay. Let's see, we can put auxiliary and bridge. That is all. Can we fit something good on there? Eh. So what's the difference between hull and life damage then? I don't know. Ugh. So if I want this, I need to... Ugh, come on. Well, I think I'm going to cut it here. We're probably ready to leave anyway. So thank you for watching. Hope you're still enjoying the series. If you show support by commenting, liking, and or subbing. And I'll see you guys all in the next episode. Bye, everyone.